Hey, everybody. Going to do some training here. This is going to be one of three videos. The first video, we're going to cover creating a package. And basically going to create in the three videos the ability for you to create a package, have a person sign up, and create an onboarding sequence. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go over some basic stuff for some of you advanced users, but we're going to try to throw some cool stuff there in the middle. All right. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on the chat. So if you have any questions, chime in. But I am going to be working here. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Here we are. And let's go ahead and start with the packages. So this only applies if you are a white label or black label customer. Okay. If you don't know what that is, you can leave a comment in the Facebook under the video and tag me or send me a message under Daniel Rios, and I'll be happy to see if you're interested in these features. But for those of you guys that are marketing agencies or want to handle sub accounts, you know what white label is and black label. So you have to have a white label or a black label to be able to create a package. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our packages. Now, this is in our flow track system. And what you want to do, and I'm going to kind of breeze through some of this because I don't want to go too deep into what the everything is in here. But we got to give our package a name. So let's just start with a new one. I'm going to create a new package. We're going to call this the Danny Demo package. Okay. And depending on your access, you can choose the base of your package. And what I mean by that is most of you that are white label are only going to see this unlimited. If you're a black label or yeah, a black label, you'll see some of the other ones. If you are a Bot Neo customer, you may see instead of unlimited, you may also see the AI employee starter or that one, right? And what these are our standard sub accounts. 9 times out of 10, we're going to start with the unlimited plan, and we want it to be active. We're going to ignore the resell. What resell is, it's for us for black labels actually only, where we can give pre-configured templates like this to our customers. It's a really advanced thing. You don't know what it is, don't even worry about it. Okay. We are creating a package, but if it was an add-on, like maybe we wanted to create a a message pack of maybe 1,000 different or 1,000 messages to be included on top, like an add-on, we would check this. But this just adds to an existing package, and that's why you see that warning. I'm going to take that off. So we basically have our active package, and then we can turn on the plan change. We can have multiple packages here, and they can move up and down, upgrade, downgrade if we tick that on. Okay, we can give it a description here and an image. I don't really worry about that, but don't miss these advanced settings. Now, you can allow a negative balance, like maybe a customer can go a few dollars overdrawn and still keep their account active. This is going to allow a negative balance up to 50. I like for it to be zero, right? And then we can create a role. If you don't know what it is, just leave, you're going to have a few default roles which give access to everything, but you can actually create a role and assign it as a default to a package. That's really powerful if you want to have just a chat package where they just have access to the chat and the contacts. You can create a brand new role and it would show here for you to, so you don't have to go and change their role. It's automatically assigned with this package. I'm going to go ahead and give them the all access package. Okay. And then this is where we get to choose our pricing. Okay. And this is where some of the magic happens. Okay. So we have a default here, and we can choose to have our price of $69 a month or week, year, so forth. All right. I'm a big fan of having my starter packages at 97. We'll do that at a month. But remember, I wanted to give a free trial. So maybe I give a 7-day free trial with this package. So it'll give them a 7-day free trial. And then after 7 days, it'll charge them $97. Okay. And then let's see what we have. Terminate after trial. That's kind of advanced. What that means is after 7 days, it just doesn't automatically charge. It's kind of like a true free trial, right? Where there's no money involved or anything like that. You can allow people to do the plan change, go up and down, like if you have different packages. And then what you can do is give a description of what this is per month. You have all your variables. I tend to leave it blank, but maybe, up here we called it our Dan's demo package. We may have this our monthly demo package. Right? And what this does is it overwrites the default settings at the top level. Let me explain. So I just put monthly demo, and I'm going to save it. But this is really the name of the package. If I left that blank, this is what they would see. But when you edit these packages, you can change the name to be more descriptive with this price, right? Let me give you another example. Let's create another package and let's do this at 970 a year with a 7-day trial. Okay. Looks good, looks good. Pricing description looks good. And this I could be starter yearly or demo yearly or whatever, right? And then you can also overwrite the package description, which would supersede what you put there. So this is what it would be named as the package. But because I checked those boxes on these two, it would overwrite the name, right? Monthly demo. So this one I would change to yearly demo. Make sense? All right. Now we have two different packages, right? And then you can go in and give them complimentary credits. Like maybe you want to give as part of your package, if they pay for the plus package, maybe for 150 bucks, they can get more or some SMS included, some emails included, whatever you want, right? But you don't want to lock them in. Maybe you just give them an extra $10 in monthly rollover credits that goes to their bank, which they can use for SMS or whatever is charged a la carte. Okay. Let's keep going. Another way to do that is these are the quantities that are included for these line items. Let me explain. So we have, for example, SMS. Well, they get this is how many are included free of charge. They get zero. But the second they spend one more SMS, they're going to pay whatever price we have as a markup here. Now, I'm going to tell you, I like to charge about 2.5 cents. So that's a really, really nice markup. And I'm going to take this opportunity to go ahead and explain what's really, really important here. For these charges that you see here, whatever it is, include the carrier fees. Now, when you're working with like Twilio and stuff like that, they're going to publish a fee that seems really great, but then they're going to add a quarter of a cent to a third of a cent for each message that goes to the carrier. Our fees are all inclusive, which is a huge, huge selling point. So when you compare apples to apples, we're actually paying a quarter of a cent less than this, right? So really, really cool. All right. And you can do all these different things. You can include things in the package, and we're just going to fly. Like the most common one is SMS, and they get to use unlimited CDN. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. We can let them choose how many users they can have, how many domains are allowed to connect up, how many contacts. I like this to be unlimited. And the way you do an unlimited is you do like a -1. All right, flying through. And these are all different things that we allow or we can charge additional in our system. Emails, maybe you want to give them 1,000 emails, right? So if I want to give them 1,000 emails, I give them 1,000 there, and then on 1,001, they're going to pay this price. But I can also mark it up and make a little bit of money. Okay. Or you can just flat out turn off features. I don't want to go too deep into the packages because there's a lot you can do here, but you can even add templates in our blueprints, which is another video for another day. But we have our packages. We created 2 packages, and I basically have done what I need to do to be able to, and you can create a bunch of these. Like for example, maybe I want to, that's our demo starter. Then we can create another one and call it our demo pro. And this one could be priced higher. All right. So now that we have our packages, in the next video that I'm going to prepare, what we're going to do is we're going to add these packages to a form. And then we're going to configure that form. And that form will be able to be embedded natively into our web builder, or you can take that form and use the embed code and put it into any web builder. So you don't have to use our actual web builder to use this functionality, even though it is a lot easier with ours. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get prepared for the next video. I hope you guys like this. If you have any questions, just comment below and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks.